If you want to celebrate the Mandalorian every time you start your car, then you need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked up this, and I actually just picked up this because they are the same, but they're different. A couple different colors here. Now, if you love Mando, and you are watching maybe the best Star Wars series that has been made in the last 20 years, well, then you probably want to celebrate Mando and act like you are firing up your own starship every time you get in your car. Now, this little helmet here, I think this is metal. I think this is like cast. I mean, it's got some weight to it. It's not super heavy, but it's heavier than a plastic. But this little Mando helmet is not just a little helmet. Could be for finger puppets if you really wanted it to be. But it's actually a cover that goes around the start button on your car. So you can flip this up. A lot of cars have start button covers like Lamborghinis. And you could flip this sucker up, start your car, and then flip it back down, and always be reminded that the Mandalorian probably uses one of these in his starship too. Now, the detail on here is just amazing. You've got these sides, the kind of the cheek protectors that are concave right there. You got that ridge that goes down the center. Somewhat dark gunmetal gray here. And then you've got a pretty big ring right here on the back. And again, this is all metal. Nice little hinge in there. Now, if I go back to the box here, there are a couple things here. You can actually see that you can have it with the shield in there or without. So if we look in this little box, what I get here is this little plastic tee. And I can actually take this out. It's a piece of plastic, like transparent plastic, with little sticky edges around it. So I could actually just kind of push this in here. And there is a little cutout and recessed area in the back. So I can fill that in. And now, that is truly Mando. Just like that. Pretty cool. All right. Now, if we go back to this, we have little cleaning wipes right here, wet and dry. I think they're kind of like an alcohol pad, so you can clean up the area around your ignition button. So you got to have one of the push button start ignitions on your car. And then what we have here are a couple of sticky, double-sided sticky tape, and that would go right on here. Is going to be the first place you're going to put it. Man, this is sticky. If you do screw it up, there's another one in there. There, looks like I got that on. Now, I'm not going to take off this back piece until we put it in the car, but that is looking pretty good right there. So, cool. All right, now, before I move on, I also want to open this other box here because you might not like that dark gunmetal gray, and this one, I think, is the more traditional color right here. This is quite a bit lighter, a lot more silver-ish, and so if you like the more traditional look here, you like this brighter look, you can kind of match it to your interior too. So, again, same thing, all metal construction. Really nice. I could put the little plastic guard in there as well. But either one of these, I think, will look great. You can see how much lighter this one is than this one. So, something for everyone's individual fancy. So, now we got to install this on the car and see if it works. So, here I am. There's a little push button start right there in the official car of the Mandalorian. Audi A3. And so, I've got the little paper protector peeled off here, so it should stick. Now, I want to just make sure that this is lined up as I am installing it, and I want to make sure that it is around the button, not right on top of it. So just like that, then you can push it down there. Woohoo! Look at that. I've got Mando. Ooh. And start-stop is peeking through the little face shield right there. That is cool looking. And now if I want to start this sucker up, just flip it up, hit the button, yeah, and away we go. I tell you what, if Mando drove an Audi, he would definitely have this, and you are not a fan unless you pick this up. So if you want to pick up one of these for your car and show that you're a real Star Wars fan, I'll put a link to this in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter. Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
This little helmet here isn't just a Ferrari, and you can flip the stuck.